Hey guys, Zero here again with my next update, my April update. It is officially May 1st when I'm recording this. We'll see when this goes out. So just a few things. Like I mentioned last time, I went to Durham Game Con, which was just a tiny con, so I want to start off with that. Before I do that though, I got this awesome Cutku shirt from my friend Danny. You may know her as doing some of the art for some of my reviews, title cards and stuff like that. She's done a lot of other art for me. I wanted the shirt, and I wasn't going to be able to afford it. It was on the Yeti, and I just bought a Monster Hunter shirt. I'm like, no, don't do this to me. Cutku's my favorite monster. And she was like, you want it? I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. And she's like, no, it's too late. I already bought it. So thank you, Danny, for getting that for me. One other thing that I got recently is, I'm not going to pull up the box because I just have it here. I have the SNES Mini now, or the SNES Classic. My buddy Angel Halo actually came across a bunch of these, and he's like, do you want one? I'm like, yes. So I got one for regular retail price, thankfully. So thank you very much to my pal Angel Halo. And he actually sent me something else too, which I do want to show you guys. I've actually known about it for a while, but just one sec. So the other thing he sent me was this PET thing from, or PET from, the Mega Man Battle Network series, or the Network Transmission, or whatever the series is called, NT Warrior, and a ton of battle chips. So I have one of the PETs. I was going to get one of these way back in the day, but I wasn't that big into Battle Network, so I didn't at the time. It's not in perfect condition. It needs some stuff done to it, but I got a bunch of battle chips. I got to put a new battery in it, see if it even works. So he found this a long time ago, and he just never had a chance to send it to me, and when he sent my SNES Classic to me, he sent these as well, so thanks again, Angel Halo. If you haven't seen his reviews, specifically his Clock Tower 2 review, go over to Angel Halo 017 right now. Well, when you're done this video, or maybe even right now. No, right now, and I'll put a link at the end. Watch his reviews. He finally got 1,000 subscribers on his channel years ago, and his channel got taken down. And he had to make a new channel, and he's struggling to get back up there. He hasn't made reviews in a while. He's been talking about it again, but he's been a busy guy. But go check out his videos if you haven't checked out his reviews. I'm not just saying this because he sent me stuff. I legitimately think the guy doesn't get enough views. So check out his reviews. I'm sure he's got more coming. So yeah, that's some of the crap he sent me. Now, I went to that Durham Game Con with my buddy Jeff. You may know as Frey Draws or Puptown Funk, whatever. We both picked up some stuff. I picked up a few games. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. I want to show you guys these because since I didn't really do a con video for that game con, because it was like a one-day thing, we only went for a few hours, there was no point in doing a con video. I put some stuff up on Instagram, so if those of you who follow me on Instagram probably saw this stuff, but I want to show you guys just some of the games that I got. So first off, I got a ton of Atari stuff for like nothing. I got Star Raiders, another variant of Donkey Kong. This one actually works too. I got Demon Attack. I already had this game. I bought it when I went to visit Blondie, but my copy didn't work, so I got a new copy. Cosmic Arc. This is kind of an interesting game. Interesting. One, yes, I was really looking for Miss Pac-Man. I'm a huge fan of the Miss Pac-Man games. I always found it better than Pac-Man. And I'm getting into more of the Pac-Man series, but Miss Pac-Man's one. I'd like to have a copy of Miss Pac-Man on every console that I own that it's available for. Even if there happens to be one on the PS4, I'll get one. So, Miss Pac-Man for 2600, and I know what some of you are thinking. This is way better than Pac-Man for the 2600. It's a way better game. If you can find this for cheap, I'd say go for it. It only cost me a couple bucks. And I got Donkey Kong Jr. This one also works. This is actually the same label variant as my original Donkey Kong cart, but it doesn't work. So I've got now both Donkey Kong, Nintendo Donkey Kongs for the Coleco releases, label variants on 2600, so I got those. And finally, I got another copy of Missile Command. I think the original copy I had didn't work, so I got this copy. It's not sealed, it's just in a plastic case. But yeah, most of these games didn't cost me that much. I think there was a 4 for $1 or 4 for $5 bin, and some of these were a couple dollars more, so I picked those up. I'm building up my Atari collection. I'm not planning to buy too many more Atari games, though, because I've got quite a bit now. They're actually just in a mess on the floor until I figure out where to put them. I also picked up some NES games. I got Top Secret, Go-Go 13 Top Secret Episode. This is one of Pat Contry, or Pat the NES Punk's favorite games, I guess, and he has talked about it a lot. So I decided to pick it up, and I picked up Defender 2. I did not realize there was an NES sequel to Defender. So Defender 2, and I don't know if this is Frenzy or no, Frenzy's the Berserk sequel. What's the Defender sequel? I'm trying to remember what the name of the Defender sequel is. Maybe it is Frenzy, I can't remember. So I don't know if this is the same game as the arcade one, but I played it. It's pretty neat. These were $5 each. So I think these were sold by a collector who, I don't know, just was getting rid of doubles or something. But Defender is my favorite, so far one of my favorite Atari games. So when I saw Defender 2 for NES, I knew I had to have it. There you go for the fans of game chasers like myself. And one more game I got is I picked up Bubble and Squeak for the Sega Genesis. It's a Sunsoft game. I don't really know anything about it, but it looks like a platformer of some kind. This may show up on an episode of Zero's Maverick Hunting. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about it. So Bubble and Squeak for the Sega Genesis. I know this is on other things. The interesting thing about this is this has one of the Sega ratings board ratings on it, which those games, it's part of history, because if you guys don't know, I recommend the Gaming Historian's video on the ESRB. These were pre-ESRB ratings that Sega put on games because they were getting heat about some of the games they were releasing. So it's also a piece of history too. So I picked this up, and it was boxed. This one actually cost me $20, but I knew I had to have it. I know that joke's getting old now, isn't it? Anyways, let's move on to the actual updates. Now that I'm through all my shit. Okay, so first things first. What videos got released? Well, 3 more episodes of the Hunter Base podcast are out. I did an episode with CJ on, what was the second episode we did? I know the third was Gaming Guilty Pleasures, and the fourth one was an episode on metal music with Enter Excalibur. Oh, the second one was on the Nintendo Direct and Nindies. So, yeah, so there's 3 new episodes of the Hunter Base podcast. If you guys haven't seen it, I have a playlist on this channel, as well as a playlist. I'll leave a link in the description or in the cards at the end of the video. Check out the podcast. I know a lot of people didn't realize it was a thing, but if you guys get a chance to check it out, we'd really appreciate it. A new Alpha As video I did on Sal's Train to the Nightmare Sphere, which is a prototype that was given to me by the developer. Unfortunately, I think the game's not going to happen, but I already had the video done by the time I realized this was happening, so I just released it anyways. I wanted to release it as well in the hopes that there's more games in that Paper Mario style that end up coming out, because the first 2 Paper Mario games were friggin' fantastic, and I just want more RPGs like that to be made. So even if, say, Sal's Train to the Nightmare Sphere never gets made, I'd like to see more games like that. So I encourage indie devs out there to, try their hand at some of these RPG ideas. Like we've got, what was the other one that's coming out? It's by the Skullgirls developer. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Shit, I backed it on Indiegogo. I can't think of the name of it, but that's another idea of a simple style RPG that I want to see come back. I want to see those make a resurgence again. Also, my Anime North 2017 videos are finally done. So yeah, those came out. I know it's almost a year later, but I got them out done at the start of this month. Maybe the end of March, I can't remember, but they're finally out. The video's on River City Gamers if you want to watch all the videos, but I also have them on my vlog channel because that's where I uploaded them. So if you want to see them, I'll leave a link to that somewhere in the description, and I'll put an annotation at the end, or a card at the end, so you guys can get to that. Didn't really finish any Let's Plays, but let's talk about a few that I started. I started Silent Hill 2 for Terror Time with Blonde Guy Gamer. So if you haven't checked that out, we started it. We've got maybe, I think it's like 8 or 9 episodes, maybe more than that, out. So not going to be some more for a while, unfortunately, because Blondie and I don't live super close. Well, closer than some of the other members of River City Gamers, but not super, super close. So that should eventually come. I started Mega Man 8 for Sega Saturn, the collector's anniversary edition, because a good friend of mine lent it to me. And I am going to be doing a review on Mega Man 8. I just haven't. I'll get into that later. And that is funny because I started that Let's Play and it's also kind of gone on hiatus because I forgot that when you do the Wily stages, you can't save. You got to do them all the way through. So I'm going to need a weekend to finish that. But yeah, that's happening. If I could stop yawning, that'd be great. And then I decided to record more Nekopara because I was having recording issues with other things. So, and I'm really getting into Nekopara. I just recorded a few more parts before I did this. If you haven't seen my Nekopara Let's Play of Part 0 and Part 1, Part 1's the one I'm on right now. It starts slow, but man, does it ever pick up in terms of not just the game, but my reactions. I think people are enjoying it. So new episodes of that are coming. And now let's talk about videos in the works. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, I'm going to have to put my next review on hiatus for a little bit. That's going to be my Mega Man 8 review. Yes, I plan to review Mega Man 8. I'm going to have a special guest, in it, which some people know about and some people might not realize. And number 2, I need to focus on videos for Anime North. Including a new Abridged project. I could talk if I could stop yawning at the same time. A new Abridged project that's going to be for the Abridged Panel and Anime North. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get a quick Hunts review out for the time being so that there's something being released. I have an idea for one. I just got to sit down and do it kind of thing. So perfect segue. Anime North is happening next month. It's going to be happening. I could just pull up the dates right here and find out for you. Okay, Anime North 2018 is going on this year from May 26th until May 26th to May 25th to the 27th. It's the weekend of the 25th to the 27th. Let me just make sure that's actually right because sometimes their website is wrong. Yes, from the 25th to the 27th. I'll be going the entire weekend. I'm going to have 2 panels, as I usually do. We've got the Let's Play panel, which is happening, and the Abridged panel. The Let's Play panel will be at Sunday at 1 p.m. in the Delta Hotel. And we're going to be doing, it's not just going to be me. There's going to be SCXCR, Blonde Guy Gamer, Well Unreal 007, or One Roll. And I'm going to have probably other guests with me. If Jeff goes to the con, he may partake as well. So that's going to be Sunday at 1 p.m. in the Delta Hotel. And then literally right after that at 2 p.m. is going to be the Abridged and Parody panel. So the Abridged panel and the Let's Play panel are on the same day, an hour between each other. So you're going to be, unfortunately, usually they do the Abridged panel on Fridays. However, they've moved it to Sunday now. I don't know why, because it's usually a popular panel, but hey, I don't organize these things. So whatever. But it's going to be in the same hotel, the Delta, same room, actually, as far as I'm concerned, unless this changes. And by God, it probably will change, but unless this changes, both panels are in the same room, an hour after each other. So if you're going to line up for one of the panels anyways, you could probably stay for the next. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah. So that's going to make it easy for me. I only have to do 2 panels after each other, so that'll be awesome. But those are happening. I've got new content coming out for those panels, so hopefully you guys want to come out. That being said, that's Anime North. I do want to talk about the Patreon is coming. I've been pushing it back. I really shouldn't, but I mean, part of me is just like, it's not that important to get Patreon done, so I've been pushing it back. I'm trying my best to get it actually done, so those of you who are interested can get rewards. I'm still streaming 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern time. I am so not prepared for this, apparently. So come out for that. I'm going to be playing probably some more Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's the current game, so I'm actually going to be streaming some of it tonight, too, but this video is probably not going to come out by then, so whatever. And the next thing I want to talk about is something important. I had a conversation with my friend Canadian Jutsu about where I want to focus my content, because I have one thing I've always said is that I like to try new things, but it's gotten to the point where it's become a detriment to my own content. So I'll make something here, I'll make something here, I'll make something here, here, instead of being in one place. So I've decided I'm going to focus most of my content on video game related stuff. Mega Man Abridged is still going to happen. I still will work on Abridged stuff, but video gaming, as probably most of you have already been able to tell, is where my focus is. And that's kind of where it's going to stay for a while. Maybe if, my channel grows and I can branch out and do more things, but for the time being, I really need to focus on my gaming content. So that means Let's Plays, reviews, Mega Man Abridged shorts, and probably not much more than that. So I know some people are going to be upset about that, because that means toy reviews, vlog reviews, stuff like that probably isn't going to come back. Under Oath retrospective for a while. But some of those videos that did get removed, I am going to move on to another channel, and I'll tell you guys when it is, because I just don't want them to get cluttered into this channel. I know that my Toku stuff still brings in quite a few views, but I am not having as fun making them as I thought I was, and I do want to continue to make them, but I need to put my focus in, I need to put my eggs in one basket right now. I know they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but I actually have to for this. I need to focus on what I'm doing. So video game content is going to be taking priority over most things. I know it's going to upset some people. I know some people are going to be happy about that, but that's kind of where my priorities are going to be, because I want to make sure that I actually have videos coming out. Because my problem is a lot of the times I have too many projects, and I just can't get them done. So I'll just not work on them. I'll just get so distracted or whatever that I just won't work on them. So I want to refocus myself there. But anyways, guys, sorry for another long-winded update. This is the first time in a while I guess I've done a long update. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being interested in everything. Follow me on the social medias. Facebook is Zeromaster fan page. Twitter's at Zeromaster. Instagram, Zeromaster LP. Same with my Tumblr. Steam It, Zeromaster. And Twitch, Zeromaster LP. I hope to have many more videos for you guys to come. I don't know when the EGLX video is going to get edited. I'm going to assume probably after Anime North I'm going to edit that, but it'll come. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my content. Thanks for being here. And I will see you next month, hopefully with more to talk about. See you then.